Sir, may I come in?
Yes, please come in.
Good morning, sirs.
Good morning. So,
Good morning, ma'am.
Animesh,
Sir, can I?
please
Thank you,
say
sir.
what position do you play in the football team?
Yes, sir. Sir, right wing back.
Right wing back.
Yes, sir. RB, sir.
RB?
RB, right back. Right wing.
back. Right back. So, a lot of running involved.
Yes, sir.
How many times have you broken your ankle? Have you broken your ankle or not?
Sir, I have a mark of my ligament tear injury, sir.
Ligament tear.
Yes, sir.
So good. So you got a nice tackle?
Yes, sir.
Nice tackle. So which is your favorite club?
Sir, Barcelona.
Barcelona. Barcelona is now dead. It's going down. Barcelona used to be a great club. When Messi and all the other guys were there.
Yes, sir.
Xavier or something?
Yes.
Xavi.
Yes, sir. Xavi, Iniesta, Messi.
Iniesta.
Yes, sir.
Iniesta became the coach of Barcelona later on.
Yes, sir.
Right, but Barcelona now, who's won the Euro Cup this time?
Sir, Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. You saw the match?
Yes, sir.
Huh? But, I thought the other team was better. Liverpool was better.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Don't you think so?
Yes, sir.
Liverpool was better. But they didn't get the goals. Who's the goalkeeper of Real Madrid? He did a great job.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, Thibaut Courtois.
Thibaut?
Courtois.
He belongs to which country?
Belgium.
Belgium. He was fantastic now.
Yes, sir.
I think he won the match. And you do running, after you do long distance sprints.
Sir, long distance, 400 meter.
400 meters. That's middle distance. 400 meters is middle distance, not long distance.
Yes, sir.
Long distance is a 1500 meters or a half marathon or a marathon.
Yes, sir.
Good. So you've been playing sports since you were in school?
Yes, sir.
Which school did you go to?
Sir, St. Anne's. St. Anne's School, Jodhpur, sir.
In Jodhpur.
And times.
Acha. So this is nice. So you are so.
How old are you?
Sir, 24 years of age.
24.
Why joining this boring? Why don't you become a boring judge when you are a sports person? You need a better life. What are you sitting in court, listening to advocate? What will happen to your football? You die?
Sir, I believe that being a judicial officer is the highest peak which a law student can achieve after completing his law. And sir, I also think that it is also my parents' ambition also.
That is the problem.
So you're doing it for parents' ambition?
Yeah.
No, sir, it's my aim as well as my parents' ambition also. So,
Parents are secondary.
Usually the parents wants their sons to be judge, and you are not a judge, then you are only magistrate.
yes, sir.
So definitely whenever your parents will go to their village and say my son is magistrate, but I don't think that magistrate is a very good or right position for you. You should come to the practice and must do far better than and become a judge straight away.
Sir, I believe that in the present circumstances, being a judicial officer is the best possible career opportunity which I can get, sir.
You are taking it as a career opportunity, not as a service. You know, even if you are in practice, looking to your testimonials and all that, I can consider that you may, within another 10-15 years, can become a judge, either as an additional district judge and then can go to the High Court. But by this, you will not be in a position to reach even to the district judge rank because there is a long list in between. So you must select your career if you still want to become a magistrate and end with the district judge.
I'm talking about a football career. What time will you play football then?
Sir, after completing the court hours, during Sundays, I can manage.
Anyways,
so you are going to courts also with your father?
Sir, you used to visit courts during the internships. However, after completing my law, I just completed my law in 2021, and then the Honorable High Court rolled out the vacancies. So I started preparing for the RJs.
Okay. So, what newspapers do you read?
Sir, I generally read the Hindu and the Times of India.
You read the Hindu every day?
Sir, I belong from Jodhpur, so I just came.
Late? It comes late? Hindu comes
Yes, sir.
late?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It comes in the evening, sir.
Why did you choose the Hindu?
Because sir, when I was preparing for CLAT, the coaching institutes tell us that it is the best newspaper. You will brush up your vocabulary, and it also comes with a legal column every day. So it would help you in every aspect. So from around my 12th, I started reading the Hindu and
Almost regularly.
yes, sir.
While also in college, you went to Patiala?
Yes, sir.
So you used to read the papers there too?
Yes, sir.
How many hours of work they made you do in the university every day? How many hours of work?
Sir, there was 6 hours of the classes
Yeah.
from 9 to 2, and then we were free to do our activities, be it an academic or co-curricular activities. So we went to the library to read the newspaper or do whatever we deem fit.
So you have to do various projects even during the every year.
Yes, sir.
Every year you have to give 1 or 2 or 3 projects
No, sir,
every semester.
Sir, every
If I'm not
semester
wrong.
we have to give around 6 projects, sir.
6 projects.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So
Yes.
you've gone for some
Moot courts.
moot courts.
Yes, sir.
So there is a big list. So why you are more concerned with COVID-19, and because we saw that you are author, co-author of all the COVID-19's working.
Sir, during the COVID-19 times, we were stuck at our homes. So I thought that it is the best time to write some paper. So that was the most prevalent topic.
So, but you written something COVID, bail during COVID times. Now, what do you think? You think the courts are, is an additional ground for grant of bail?
Yes, sir. It is an additional ground for grant of bail if the accused is found to be COVID positive. Then he cannot be lodged into the judicial custody.
Quite true. So that is for safety of the, not so much the accused,
But for the
safety of
other,
the co-prisoners.
yes, sir.
So, what do you think, in all these matters where bails are being denied, so what's your view on these bails in these matters? Like, abhi kisko pakda hai abhi, that journalist na?
Tista.
No, like Tista Setalwar, right? So what do you think of what's happening in the country? Answer that if bail is denied so casually, what happens to Article 20 of the Constitution of India?
Sir, what I believe is that every fundamental right comes with a reasonable restriction.
Yes.
And if any person comes within the ambit of that reasonable restriction, he can be denied bail because it might hamper the investigation process.
But reasonable restriction, what is reasonable restriction?
Sir,
Denying bails on mere allegations?
Sir, I believe that it might hamper the investigation process. There is a likelihood that the journalist like Tista Setalwar can flee from the...
Flee?
Yes, sir.
You
Can
really think so?
No, sir. But they have the tendency that they can tamper the evidences, the
And that
witnesses.
to a case filed after 22 years of the happening. This is not a mitigating circumstance.
Yes, sir. It is a mitigating circumstances. However, sir, the honorable court must have its own reasons.
So what is your view, whether she should have been at least granted bail? You can put a restriction that her passport may be taken or whatever it may be, if you think that she can flee away. And the Tista Setalwar, if of such a type of a lady, must not have done this in the Indian context.
Aside of that, answer, look at the impact. Don't you think what was the impact on the deleterious impact on the complainants in criminal cases, right? And who will be socially active? Who will file complaints? Who will pursue cases? If at the end of the trial, right, the complainant himself goes to jail?
Yes, sir. Sir, it is.
Don't you think it will affect the right to dissent, the right to object, which is the heart of democracy?
Yes, sir. It is the heart of democracy. But however, sir, the court has to also make a balance between the proper investigation process and.
Fair enough. So malicious prosecution is an offence. They can file a case and prosecute and send at the end of the. Once you prove malicious prosecution, put them in jail. Not a problem. The point is that the bails, if they are to be denied in this casual manner, what happens to the impact on the larger sense of security and freedom of the people?
Yes, sir. However, what I believe is that, sir, the people like Tista Setalwar does have a great impact on the society, and they have the tendency that they can hamper the witnesses or any incriminating evidences against them. So it is proper.
At this stage, every evidence, everything has been already in a packed matter.
Yes, sir.
It's a fact matter. Now nothing is outside which can be used. Supposing you are the magistrate and the police came to seek the remand of the Teesta Sital, but only on the say that this is a malicious prosecution's case. Now what is the punishment for the malicious prosecution or witness giving? 1 year, 2 year, 3 year?
Yes, sir.
Can you keep it for 15 days remand?
No, sir. For a magistrate to give a remand, he has to consider some various points.
And can only for this reason the bail can be denied merely because this is pertaining to a particular person or a particular case?
No, sir.
If supposing this case may not be pertaining to a particular personalities, if supposing it is an ordinary matter, would you take a minute to give the bail?
No, sir.
Half a minute.
Half a minute.
Yes, ma'am. आप पूछ.
There is some, you are a member of the environment.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then what is the polluter pay principle?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
And in which case it is propounded?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, polluter's pay principle means that any person who was responsible for polluting the environment must pay for the damages caused to the environment. And it was propounded in the case of MC Mehta versus Union of India, in which the Kamal Nath was ordered to deconstruct his resort near a river.
What is the sustainable development?
And sustainable development means that the present generation should use the environment in a manner that the upcoming generation can also have peace in it.
Okay. What is the republic?
Ma'am, republic
Word
means
in our constitution.
yes, ma'am.
What is the republic?
Ma'am, republic means when the head of the government is elected.
Head of the government?
Is elected.
Okay. And democracy?
Ma'am, democracy means when the government is elected by the people.
Is election is the only part of democracy? Democracy is an event or it's a process?
Sorry, sir.
Democracy is an event, that is only an election, or it's a process that has to be on display every day.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, it is a process, and it can also be considered as a way of life for India as well, because democracy is not only for the process of election, it comes under various ambits, and it is used in our daily lives also.
And dissent, what is the place of dissent in democracy?
Yes, sir. Dissent also plays a very big part in our democracy, as we also remember that our retired Honorable Justice H.R. Khanna once said that I might lose an important position because of my dissent, and this dissent actually plays a very important part, because, sir, if we consider the dissent of Honorable Miss Justice Indu Malhotra also, by denying the right of women in the Sabrimala temple, sir, it does play a big part in democracy.
So, in the context of right to dissent, or in the context of dissent being central in democracy, what is the role of courts in grant of bail?
Yes.
What is the role of courts to sustain dissent while exercising the powers to grant bail?
Yes, sir. Sir, the role of courts in order to grant the bail rests on various circumstances, sir. So whether there has been a recovery which is to be made from the accused, or whether the accused has the tendency to tamper with the evidences, or whether the accused is accused of various heinous offences, or whether he has any antecedent that he was whether previously convicted or not.
What is the role of a man's social status in his understanding of justice? Does the understanding of justice of a pauper on the street is same the understanding of justice of a rich man?
Sir, if I talk about the present society, then it is different. However, sir, justice is equal for all. However, if a man, which you said, on the streets, would mean that justice for him would be proper livelihood, food and shelter, whereas for a rich man, it could be a different thing.
ये आपने एब्रोगेशन ऑफ आर्टिकल 37 के बारे में लिखा है, क्या परिस्थितियों में ये लाया गया, क्यों एब्रोगेट किया गया,
Yes,
क्या
sir.
जरूरी था?
सर, आर्टिकल 370 एक टेम्परेरी प्रोविज़न था, जिसको इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऑफ एक्सेशन से हमने इनकॉर्पोरेट किया गया था कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के अंदर, ताकि हम उनको जो स्टेट ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर है उसको हम प्रोटेक्ट कर सकें। ठीक है, तो सर
ये टेम्परेरी स्टेटस क्यों दिया था?
सर टेम्प्रेरी स्टेटस इसलिए दिया था क्योंकि सर
क्या परिस्थितियाँ थी?
यस सर, उस टाइम जो सर सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल ने बोला था कि जिनको इंडिया के पार्ट बनना है वो हमसे इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऑफ एक्सेशन साइन कर सकते हैं, जिनको इंडिपेंडेंट स्टेट बनाना है वो इंडिपेंडेंट स्टेट भी बना सकते हैं। तो उस टाइम के जो महाराजा थे, महाराजा हरी सिंह जी, उन्होंने ये बोला था कि हमको इंडिपेंडेंट स्टेटस चाहिए। हाउएवर सर इन्फिल्ट्रेटर्स जो थे पाकिस्तान से, उन्होंने इन पे अटैक किया था, सो दे नीडेड इमीडिएट हेल्प। तो उस वजह से उन्होंने ये इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऑफ एक्सेशन साइन किया था। तो जो हमारे उस टाइम के प्राइम मिनिस्टर्स थे मिस्टर जवाहरलाल नेहरू जी, उन्होंने उनको ये बोला था कि ये एक टेम्प्रेरी प्रोविज़न है, उसके बाद हम रेफरेंडम कराएंगे, उसमें आप डिसाइड कर सकते हैं कि आपको इंडिया के साथ रहना है या इंडिया के बाहर रहना है या आपको पाकिस्तान के पास जाना है।
रेफरेंडम क्यों नहीं कराएगा?
सर रेफरेंडम के लिए सर रेफरेंडम की जो प्ली थी वो यूएन को सबमिट की थी हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर जवाहरलाल नेहरू जी ने, पर ड्यू टू सर्टेन अनफोर्सिन सर्कमस्टांसेस उनकी डेथ हो गई और वो प्ली कभी पूरी हो ही नहीं पाई। सर
क्या कराया जाना चाहिए था या नहीं?
सर ICCPR और UDHR को अगर हम देखें तो वो भी बात करते हैं कि ये एक राइट होता है उन पर्टिकुलर सिविलाइजेशन का जो उस पर्टिकुलर एरिया में रहती हैं, तो इसलिए सर ये उनका राइट तो था कि रेफरेंडम कराया जाना चाहिए था।
इनका राइट था?
सर जो लोग जम्मू एंड कश्मीर से बिलोंग करते हैं उनका सर, पर ड्यू टू सम अनफोर्सिन सर्कमस्टांसेस सर नहीं हो पाया।
So you want क्या हो जाए तो ठीक है?
नहीं सर, सर
Now the situation has changed.
Yes, sir.
Now we are Indian.
यस सर।
तो अगर कभी ऐसी स्थिति आए तो केवल इसलिए कि हमारे कंट्री के इंटरेस्ट में नहीं है इसलिए लीगल एस्पेक्ट को भी छोड़ दीजिए या ह्यूमन राइट को भी छोड़ दीजिए।
नहीं सर, ह्यूमन राइट्स
ऐसा
आर
तो कर सकते हैं ना
सर, वैसे ह्यूमन राइट्स आर इनवॉल्युएबल, उनको आप नहीं कभी भी वेव कर सकते। हाउएवर सर उस टाइम की जो सिचुएशन थी और आज की जो सिचुएशन है उसमें सर बहुत चीज़ें डिफरेंट हो गई हैं। एंड सर ये टेम्प्रेरी प्रोविज़न को टेम्प्रेरी इसलिए रखा गया था कि बाद में हम कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली जो जम्मू एंड कश्मीर की थी उसके कंसेंसस से हम इसको परमानेंट भी बना सकते थे।
कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली उस समय थी नहीं जब इस रिपोर्ट आया गया।
नहीं सर, उस टाइम उन्होंने
जम्मू कश्मीर की असेंबली के असेंबली नॉट ऑफ दिस फॉर इंडिया जम्मू
कॉन्स्टिट्यूटेड असेंबली।
यस, पर फिर सर अमेंडमेंट लाया गया कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में एंड द कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली वर्ड वाज substituted with the legislative assembly of state of Jammu and Kashmir and this article was scrapped.
सपोज किसी व्यक्ति के खिलाफ में एक जगह यहाँ उसने कुछ शब्द कहे और उसका कोई ऑफेंस बनता है, डिफरेंट स्टेट्स में उसके खिलाफ FIR दर्ज हो गई, तो उनका ट्रायल का क्या होना चाहिए?
सर CRPC के हिसाब से अगर डिफरेंट स्टेट्स में अगर अलग अलग FIR दर्ज हुई है अंडर दी अपीलेट जुरिस्डिक्शन ऑफ डिफरेंट हाई कोर्ट्स, तो सर जो एक्यूज्ड है वो इस मैटर में सुप्रीम कोर्ट के पास जा सकता है ये बोलते हुए कि डिफरेंट अपीलेट हाई कोर्ट की जुरिस्डिक्शन है, इसको एक जगह पे ट्राई करी जाए मेरी। या फिर सर CRPC का एक स्पेसिफिक प्रोविज़न भी है जो बोलता है कि जिस हाई कोर्ट के अपीलेट जुरिस्डिक्शन के अंदर पहली बार प्रोसीडिंग शुरू हो गई क्रिमिनल, तो वो उसके पास भी, उस हाई कोर्ट के पास भी ये पावर हो सकती है कि वो डिसाइड करे कि किसके पास ट्रायल एक्चुअली चलनी चाहिए।
क्या एक हाई कोर्ट दूसरे हाई कोर्ट के तहत लंबे तक उसको ट्रांसफर कर सकती है?
नहीं सर। सर
फिर उसके पास क्या रेमेडी सुप्रीम कोर्ट के अलावा?
सर उसके पास सुप्रीम कोर्ट की रेमेडी तो ऑलवेज अवेलेबल है ही।
तो फिर डुम्बुर शर्मा के पास तो रेमेडी नहीं है।
डुम्बुर शर्मा को दी नहीं वो तो
अब बल्कि फटकार और दिया।
So to some extent you are going to be a judicial officer. We are not discussing on what Supreme Court has said because we can be put to trouble. What I just want to say, the Supreme Court has to see that only point. कि क्या ये सारे मान लीजिए आज मेरे खिलाफ 25 जगह पे मुकदमे हो गए, मैं ये इशू नहीं है कोई दूसरा इशू, तो भी कहीं ना कहीं तो एक जगह ट्रायल होगी ना।
यस सर। सर फॉर दैट
तो हो नहीं सकता क्योंकि सारे केसेस की वो
प्रोसीडिंग्स नहीं हो जाएंगी।
यस सर।
It is not permissible. TT Anthony second FIR is not permissible. You know.
तो अब वो क्या है, सब सारे स्टेट्स में जाके 482 फाइल करेगी, इन सब प्रोसीडिंग्स को क्वैश करो।
No, sir. Sir, she can approach this Honorable Supreme Court, and the Honorable Supreme Court would see that in the
Oh,
interest
she
of...
approached and she has. चलिए कोई बात नहीं.
अच्छा, कभी आपके काम में जब आप सेलेक्ट हो जाते हैं
हाँ.
तो कोई बेल का मैटर आता है और तब आपके डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज कहते हैं कि इस बेल को देख लेना, तब आप क्या करेंगे?
So for that, I would only see the circumstances of the case, that whether it falls within the ambit of my jurisdiction or not, and whether am I entitled to grant the bail or not.
नहीं, उन्होंने कहा
डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज ने कहा और उनकी बात नहीं मानेंगे?
Sir, I would give a reply that I would see the matter as per the standard legal principles.
Good.
ये हो गया?
पर ये ध्यान पे रखिएगा अगर मजिस्ट्रेट. वैसे मैं आपको सजेस्ट करूंगा कि मजिस्ट्रेट की जगह आप वकालत में आइए.
Sir,
You will be an earlier judge of the High Court rather than by this process. You will be earlier a judge of High Court rather than this process.
sir,
His father and they'll discuss. Okay, better.
thank you, sir.